So the next thing we're going to look at is subtracting integers using a number line. So you should recall that when we use the number line, we want to write out where we start, which way we face, which way we move, and of course where we end, because that's our answer. So for this particular problem that we're looking at, I'm going to sketch my number line. I'm going to start at positive 5, because remember I read from left to right across my paper. So this is positive 5. And that's where I'm starting. I just simply place that in the center of my sketch of a number line. Now the next thing I need to look at is which way I face. Now we've already done this with addition and we always faced to the right. Right now we're subtracting, and because we're subtracting, we always face to the left. You can think about it as going towards the negative side of the number line, but we always face to the left. So you draw yourself an arrow to the left because we're subtracting. When I move, I look at the sign of this number. So this is where it might seem a little strange. You know that you're moving forward because it's positive, and you're moving forward 2 places. Now, this is likely where it's going to look strange because you have to remember we're facing this direction, so forward goes this way. So forward 2 places in this direction, we would go 1, 2. Well, that number right there is going to be positive 3. And that's where we ended, so that's our answer, positive 3. Okay, let's look at a different one. So, and we're still going to start, face, move, and end every single time. We're going to do those 4 steps. So we look at our number line. Where are we going to be starting? Well, going from left to right across the problem, we're going to be starting at positive 3. So in the center here, I'm going to put positive 3. That's where we're starting. Now, we are always subtracting right now, so we're always going to be facing to the left or on the negative side because we're subtracting. So that's in this direction. Now again, this is a positive number, so I'm going to move forward 4 places this direction. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where I will end, and that number is 2, 1, 0, negative 1. So I've ended on a negative number. My answer is negative 1. So this is your place where you'll stop the video and do a couple of practice problems and restart it to check your work. So hopefully you stopped the video like you're supposed to. We're always going to start, face, move, end every single time. So for this particular problem, we are going to start on positive 7. Which we will be facing? Well, we are going to be subtracting this entire video, so we will be facing to the left. But don't get into thinking that you always face to the left. Remember, we're facing left because we're subtracting. Now, positive 4 tells me to move forward, and I move forward 4 places in this direction. This is forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where we end. 6, 5, 4, positive 3, which I'm guessing you already knew was your answer or your end place. Next one, I've got start, face, move, end. I'm going to start reading left to right at positive 2. Draw my number line. There I am, positive 2. I'm going to face because I'm subtracting, always to the left in this direction towards the negative part of the number line. I'm going to be moving. This tells me to move 4 places forward. So because I'm facing in this direction, this is forward. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is where I end. That's positive 2, so this is positive 1, 0, negative 1, negative 2 is where we finished. So the answer is negative 2. Next, I'm going to subtract two negative integers. So again, same thing every single time. Start, face, move, end. I'm going to be starting, reading left to right across my problem, at negative 3. Draw my number line with negative 3 in the center. I'm going to face left because I'm subtracting. I'm going to be moving. Now this is a negative number. That means I'm going to be moving back one place. So remember, I was facing to the left, which means I'm facing in this direction. And now I need to move back. Back is now in this direction. Because I'm facing to the left, back goes to the right. I'm only moving one place, so if I go this way in the number line, that place right there is negative 2. So my end place is negative 2, and that's your answer. Same every time. Start, face, move, end. So I'm starting at negative 2. Draw my number line. There's my negative 2. Face, I'm always facing to the left while I subtract. So here I am facing to the left. I'm going to move. I look at this number here. It is negative, so I'm going to move back 5 places. Because I'm facing left, back goes in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's negative 1, 0, 1, 2, 3. So that is my end place right here. So my end is positive 3. Next, I'm going to subtract two negative integers, but this is our practice. So you're going to stop the video here and do the practice problems and come on back to check your answers. Okay, so same every time. Start, face, move, end. I'm reading from left to right, so I'm going to start with that negative 6 equals negative 6. I'm subtracting, so I'm going to face to the left. Here I am facing to the left. I'm going to move 4 places back because that's a negative number. So I'm going to go back 4. So that's in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's negative 5, negative 4, negative 3, negative 2. My final answer, where I finally end up, is negative 2. Okay, my next problem, same setup. Start, face, move, end. I'm going to start reading left to right across my problem at negative 1. Here's my number line. In the center I've got negative 1. I'm subtracting, so I'm going to face to the left. I'm going to move 3 places back, 3. Because I'm facing left, back is in this direction. 1, 2, 3. So negative 1 goes to 0, 1, 2. That's where I end. So my answer is positive 2. Okay, so we're going to be looking at these problems where the integers have different signs. Same setup every single time. Start, face, move, end. I start at positive 3. I face left. Here I am. Here's my positive 3. I'm facing to the left. I move. This is a negative number, so I move back 1. Moving in that direction. Back 1. So that puts me at positive 4 as my end place and as my answer. My next problem, I've got start, face, move, end. Reading left to right, I'm going to start at negative 3. Here's my number line. I'm going to start at negative 3. I'm going to face to the left because I'm subtracting. I'm going to move forward 1. So forward is in this direction. I'm just going to go 1. So if I'm going to the left on the number line from that negative 3, this is going to be negative 4. That's my end place. The answer is negative 4. Every single time I'm going to start, face, move, end. Start reading from left to right. I'm going to start at positive 2. Here's my number line with positive 2 in the center. I'm going to face left because I'm subtracting. There it is. And I look at this one, I'm going to move back 5 places. So remember, back is going in this direction, so I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The answer here is positive 7. My next problem, again, I'm going to start, face, move, end. I'm going to start reading left to right at negative 1. There's my number line. Negative 1 is in the center. I'm facing left because I'm subtracting. There I am to the left. And now I'm going to move, this is a positive number, so I'm going to be moving forward 4. So because I am facing in this direction, I'm heading in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, so that's negative 2, negative 3, negative 4, negative 5 is where I end up. Negative 5 is my answer. Next page, you're going to stop the video, do these on your own, and come back for the answers. Okay, here we are, ready to go through the answers. Same process every single time. I've got start, face, move, end. In this particular problem, I'm starting at negative 6. Here's my number line. Negative 6 in the center. I'm facing to the left because I'm subtracting. I'm going to move, this is a positive number, so I'm going to move forward 2 places. So forward 2 places in this direction, 1, 2, that's where I end up. So that's negative 7 here. This one is negative 8 is where I ended up. So my answer is negative 8. Next problem, start, face, move, end. And my mini number line. For this particular problem, I'm starting at negative 3. So negative 3 is going to go in the center. I am subtracting, so I will face to the left. And I'm only moving 1 place to the left or forward. And that's that, so it's negative 4, so my answer is negative 4. I apologize, I forgot to write in here that you're moving forward 1. Okay, next problems we have here. I've got negative 3 minus positive 4. I'm going to start, face, move, end. Here's my number line. I'm going to start at negative 3. Center of my number line is negative 3. I'm facing left because I'm subtracting. Here I am facing to the left. I'm going to move, this is a positive 4, so I'm going to move forward 4. Facing in this direction, this is forward, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm going to end here. So I've got negative 3, negative 4, negative 5, negative 6, negative 7. The answer is negative 7. Next problem, I want to start, face, move, end. I am, of course, going to be starting at negative 2. Here's my number line with negative 2 in the center. I'm going to be facing left because I'm subtracting. To the left because I'm subtracting. Now I'm going to move. This is a positive number, so I'm going to move forward 5. So forward is in this direction. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is where I end up. So it's -3, -4, -5, -6, -7 is the final answer. Great job.